The question we get asked a lot from our clients is, how should I go about choosing a proper defense attorney? And there's really no clear-cut answer how to properly do it. It really depends on the alleged violations and the crimes that a person has been charged with. Some attorneys have a lot more experience in a certain area, and some attorneys have significantly less experience in that specific area. So you really should be focusing on the final outcome and what exactly are you looking to get out of that case. Plea bargain versus full-blown litigation would at most part require two different sets of skills. So if your budget only allows for you to hire an attorney that would be very good at plea bargaining and resolving this case without litigation, you should definitely research that specific attorney and his or her specific skill sets which would match your desired outcome. As opposed to you wanting to go to trial or go through the motion practice, so to speak, you really should start looking at an attorney who has been practicing in that specific field and that specific area of law for a tremendous amount of time and has great knowledge and great experience in litigating that specific case. Ultimately, it will come down to what exactly you're looking for, and your desired outcome has to match the skills of an attorney that you are hiring in order to meet that goal. When choosing an attorney, you have to consciously think about the skill sets that you're looking for, because some attorneys would be very good at litigating and other attorneys would be very good at plea bargaining the case. So when choosing the right attorney, you have to research their background. You have to research the cases they've been involved in. You have to read reviews on social media and ultimately talk to your friends and family and see if they've heard anything good or anything bad about that specific attorney and his or her litigation skills. So different law firms, different attorneys will focus on different outcomes. So if you're charged with, let's say, a DUI, and you have any sort of professional licenses, such as being a realtor, being an attorney, being a doctor, having a CDL license, you really should look at an attorney whose firm and whose skill sets allow for you to go to trial and fight for a better outcome, in an outcome that would ultimately allow for you to keep your professional licenses, keep your job, and not suffer consequences just because you chose an attorney that doesn't know how to properly litigate. That being said, if your license, if your livelihood, if your work is at stake, you probably shouldn't be going with a general litigation firm or a general firm that handles a little bit of everything, because they simply don't have the skill set that will allow for proper litigation. And you should be focusing on an attorney that knows that specific courthouse, that specific case, those specific facts, because they have dealt with those facts before on prior occasions. So going with that attorney would be a lot more, you'd feel a lot more confident that you will get the outcome that you desire. Ultimately, it will also come down to your budget, and different attorneys will charge different sums and different retainers for essentially the same exact